Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood roofer Matt here again. And today I'm with Enrique from High Rise. We're High Rise Exteriors. How are you doing, Enrique?
I'm doing great, Matt. How are you?
I am fantastic. Fantastic. So whereabouts are you guys located?
So we're from Crete, Illinois. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, that's where we're based out of, and pretty much working, that Chicagoland area.
Oh, nice. So Chicago is actually pretty much the same climate as I'm in. I'm near Detroit in southwestern Ontario, Canada.
Oh, okay.
So it's been pretty cold here today. How's it been there?
We're getting a lot of rain, man. A
Oh
lot of
yeah.
rain lately, and it's definitely starting to get hot. The past couple weeks,
Hmm.
but a lot of rain. We've been getting a lot of rain, couple storms here and there, but a lot of rain really. That's what we're really getting a lot of lately. Over here where we're at.
Now, with that, do you guys generate a lot of repairs with the rain and people finding leaks and stuff like that to keep you
Oh
going?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So me and my dad, we are the owners. He's the other owner aside from me, and we do a lot of commercial leaks. You tend to get a lot of calls for that,
Hmm.
and we have a few couple connections. We keep with property managers, so we're doing a lot of leaks for commercial.
Oh
Um,
wow.
but yeah, that's what kind of keeps us busy, and during the winter as well. That's what kind of keeps us busy, doing those leaks. When
Yeah.
you get that snow piling up and stuff like that.
So it's you and your dad together.
That's correct.
So how did you get into roofing? Was it through your dad?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, it's a generational thing, man. All of my uncles are roofers.
Hmm.
My grandfather was a roofer, and my great grandfather was a roofer. So,
Ah.
we started off as subs, and I would just kind of come and help out, just cleaning up. And we did that for maybe 10 years or so. Maybe when I
Yeah.
was around 14, that's when she started bringing me along. And I'm 23 now, so I've been doing it for, like I said, maybe 14, 10 years now. So, uh,
Wow.
14-year-old, I was out helping out my dad. So, a lot of
Wow.
credit
That's
goes to
awesome.
my dad, I'd say.
Yeah. So now, when you say you guys do commercial, is that like commercial flat roofing?
Correct, commercial flat roofing.
So what's your specialty with the flat roofing?
We like going back on with TPO,
Yeah.
EPDM. We've done a couple Sarna fill jobs,
Hmm.
and really our specialty is going to be that TPO, that rubber roofing. That's what we like
Yeah.
to. And we do a little bit of torch down repairs. We don't really try to offer it too much. But
Hmm.
you come across those jobs where they just want repairs, or maybe you're just doing a section. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put down some torch as well, some torch down.
Bet you don't do any hot mopping or anything like that. No kettle work.
No, no, we
No.
really don't do any hot mopping. To tell you the truth, we've never done a hot mop. For when we started our own business, we've never done a hot mop.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah.
we kind of try to stay away from those.
Yeah.
And we really like the rubber.
Yeah.
And we're Genflex certified, so I definitely try and push that. For our customers, and it's great for them to get that certification and that warranty. So that's what we try to push.
So how do you get leads? Like how are you marketing yourself, especially with commercial?
Well, especially with commercial. So commercial, we do things a little different.
Hmm.
I don't know if you're aware of maybe dope marketing.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Dave
they,
Carroll.
they, they kind of got a few routes for where they'll send postcards to commercial buildings,
Hmm.
and we kind of try and hit those routes. We've also made a lot of connections over the years with property managers, so a lot of our work is a word of mouth.
Oh
You
great.
And another thing we like to do too is I'm not afraid. We go up and we go to these businesses where you might have a road just full of warehouses,
Hmm.
and we kind of do it a little different, right? Because when you're doing like a residential, maybe a storm comes by, you're hitting those after.
Hmm.
But with commercial, we actually try and make a relation with them before any storm comes, or even before they have any leaks, and just kind of drop off our card. Let them know what we do, and I let them know, hey, I'll put you in my system. If we see a storm that comes by, I'll give you a call, give you a free inspection, and
Hmm.
kind of just go from there. Kind of build that relationship before those storms are hitting. With commercial, we try to really do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure those drains are clear and
Yep.
they're flowing
Exactly.
properly. There's no ponding and stuff. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. That's what we try to do for commercial.
Now, what about residential? Is it it's completely different?
For us, it's completely different. Yeah. For so I know a lot of times when guys are, think of marketing, they might come to think, okay, well, we got to dump a lot of money in pay per click, or we got to dump a lot of money in Google. But yeah, I really don't spend too much on Google. I really
Mhm.
don't spend too much for paying for leads. I'm also on Thumbtack, but I don't get too many leads on there, to the point where, I run solely my business off Thumbtack. A lot of
Yeah.
the stuff I'm doing is a more like community based.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, a lot of community based stuff. We do some stuff at our church,
Mhm.
um, and we do obviously yard signs, stuff like that. But a lot of it is, just providing that service. We get a lot of work from referrals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. So do you find do you ever get into like the Facebook groups and stuff like that, and go in there and
Yeah.
Amanda Vaynot was on my show here a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about how um she has an army of moms, and they're in all the mom groups, right? And then whenever
Yeah.
somebody mentions a roof or a shingle, then her mom army is in there referring her business, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah. So I was in Joliet for 15 years, Joliet, Illinois.
oh
So
yeah.
I'm in a couple groups there,
Hmm.
just the neighborhood groups when someone needs some help. And little stuff like, hey, my downspouts filled up, my gutters filled up, hey, I'll take care of it. I'm a few blocks away. And you just kind of build from there.
Yeah.
And when we moved to Crete, same thing. I joined a few of those groups, and just kind of offered my services, right? You don't really push it too much, but just kind of let them know, hey, I'm a new roofer in the area. Any little help you guys, might want, feel free to contact me. So yeah, that's definitely a strong point, being in those Facebook groups.
That's great. And what's your biggest role at the company now? Are you still hands-on doing installs? Or are you more taking an administrative side of things now?
Definitely last year I took on a more administrative role.
Hmm.
And last year was really my biggest year. I've been in business for 5 years, right? But
Yeah.
we've been doing work for way longer than that. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely still not afraid to get the hands dirty. I'll sometimes hop out and do some gutter installs, maybe some fascia, aluminum fascia, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But definitely this year, I've definitely kind of just taken the role to kind of just grow it more, and getting more jobs. But I'm definitely not afraid to get the hands dirty.
I'll tell you something. I'm 47 years old this year, and I started roofing back in '99, and I did commercial flat roofing, and now if I get up on a roof, it hurts. So make sure try to get out there as much as you can, because those joints start to get stiffened up. I got
Oh
on
man,
I got on the nail gun a couple times last year, and I was like, oh yeah, it was an 812, and I'm up there banging away, and at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I prefer my desk.
yeah, it's not easy work, man. It's not easy work. It definitely takes a toll on the body.
Now, when you were an installer, did you mostly install commercial, or were you installing residential, or did you do just a little bit of everything?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. When we was working before as subs, doing shingles, installing shingles, and doing tear offs on commercial buildings. So yeah, definitely a little bit of everything. Siding too, right? A little bit of siding, and we do a lot of soffit fascia, and
Hmm.
obviously a lot of gutters too.
Yeah, that's right. And so in the winter, was it mostly maintenance, like commercial maintenance, or do you find other ways to generate revenue? I know some roofing contractors, they'll do gutters and stuff in the winter.
Yeah,
They might even get up and do attic insulation, go up and blow insulation
yeah,
in the
yeah, most
attic.
definitely. We
Yeah,
do a lot
that's
of maintenance, a lot of maintenance for leaks. I mean, every day, Matt, we're getting property, and these property managers, they have multiple buildings all over,
oh yeah,
and connection's real important, man, because those property managers, they got buddies and friends, and they're property managers,
yeah,
so they just refer us, man, nonstop. So we do a lot of leaks, and getting up on the flat roofs, because when it's in the winter, working on those pitch roofs, sometimes it's not very safe, and sometimes it's not really possible, but
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of flat work.
100%. Yeah. That's good. And so what do you do to stay educated on like new innovations in the industry, new software, new roofing types? What kind of channels do you do to keep your education level up?
Right. So, our supply, they really help us out a lot with that. They're,
Yeah.
if you're not, making a good relationship with your supply, just off the supply, we get referrals from those guys, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
and of course they want your business, but if you just go beyond that, and you're just friendly with them, man, and they call me all the time, hey, do you want to come to this class? for GAF. I know ABC has ventilation classes all the time. That's something a lot of roofers overlook: ventilation.
Oh yeah.
Making sure the roof is ventilated.
Don't get me started on ventilation. I talked to John Tucker for 2.5 hours about net free ventilation area and calculations and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Exactly, man. And there's a lot of tools to help with that, man. So it's real
Yep.
easy once you just kind of put all those tools in your bag,
Yep.
and you just be able to provide a better service for the customer. So definitely, like ABC, they hold a lot of classes. Richards Building Supply, they all hold classes. So we try to go to those. And then Genflex, Carlisle, they hold some classes too sometimes over at ABC and stuff like that. So we try to get over to those. And watching your guys' video too, I watch a lot of your guys' videos, just even far beyond the product, but closing out those sales or presentation wise, stuff like that. So you always got to be trying to innovate and trying to soak up knowledge.
That's right. And I think that the more you broaden your horizons and just listen to content, even if it's with something you don't agree with necessarily, you can still take from it, right? You can always absorb everything and spew out the stuff you don't need and just keep the nuggets.
Exactly.
That's great.
And like I said, I watched a lot of your guys' videos, so definitely learned a lot from there on the proposal side of things, and closing out those deals.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we wanted to do with Rise, a Roofr Roadshow, that event that we have, and you're going to be speaking at our event in Chicago. Oh, did I lose you? You still there?
Oh, I'm still here, Matt. Sorry about that.
That's okay, no problem. Yeah, you're going to be speaking at Rise in Chicago, and this is a networking event for contractors to come and do just that, to come and learn, and they're going to hear talks about marketing and sales. Dan Genghis is an amazing speaker. I love his book. He talks about the customer experience and the customer journey and building those relationships, like you say, especially with property managers and stuff like that. Like they're all, if you provide a good quality experience, then those people are going to come back and they're going to refer you even more. So that's great that Rise is going to be, you're going to be speaking at Rise in Chicago. And for anyone that hasn't heard of it yet, I'm going to put a little banner up here. We got Chicago at the Hilton Orrington Evanston, June 6, 2024. And there's going to be a bunch of speakers there. Dan Genghis is the keynote speaker. Enrique will be there. I think Ariel from Business 411 as well. Corey Combs from South Shore Tampa, he'll be one of the speakers. And it's just a great day. Lots of food, lots of fun. And it's a really good time.
I'm excited, man. Like I said, thank you for the opportunity, and I'm real grateful, to come up for you guys.
So one more question before we end here. This is the most important question. I'm going to start asking every single person this. Do you prefer cake or pie?
I'm a cake guy, man.
Oh yeah?
I'm a cake guy.
Okay. What's your favorite cake then?
Actually, it's a Mexican cake. It's called Three Leches.
Oh.
Three Leches cake. Any Three Leches cake, preferably strawberry.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, Three Leches, man. It's real milky. It's real creamy, and with some strawberries in there, and some flan as well on the side. Some flan is real good, man.
Yeah. I'm a dessert guy. I love dessert.
Yeah,
I got friends that are on like vegetarian diets, and people are on carnivore diets, and I'm on the pastry diet.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Me too.
That's great. Well, it was really good talking with you, Enrique, and we look forward to seeing you at Rise. And for everyone else that's watching, again, we are going to be in Chicago at Hilton Orrington Evanston, June 6th. And then again, we will be in New Orleans at the Courtyard by Marriott, New Orleans, Metairie. That's June 4th, 2024. So back to back, June 4th in New Orleans, June 6th in Chicago. The price is only $25 a person. That includes cocktails, and we also serve breakfast, lunch. It's a good spread. We have live entertainment after, and it's a really good time. And also a shout out to one of our sponsors here, Ascend Digital Agency, Michael Stearns. If you're looking for SEO, web development, search engine marketing, or just reputation acceleration, reach out to Michael Stearns over at Ascend. And if you would like your company to sponsor Rise or Roofr Roadshow, you can send me a message or shoot me over an email at radford@roofr.com. That's all I have for you today. Thank you again, Enrique.
Thank
And
you, Matt.
roof on, brother.
Yes, you too, man. Have a great.
Right. Yeah, you too. Take care.
I will see you. You're gonna be there, right, Matt, at the
I
event?
I don't think I'm going to be there at this one. I got a lot.
Uh,
I got a lot of travel. We have an event coming up internally too in Niagara Falls, and I'm going to be at that one the following week. Plus a lot of family stuff, so I
yeah.
won't be at this one, unfortunately.
All right, man. Well, it's a pleasure seeing you from YouTube. To speaking with you. So, just want to say one more time, thank you guys for the opportunity, and you have a great day.
Yeah, you too. We appreciate you.
All righty, take
Thanks,
care.
man.